Today in math, we are going to talk about place value. And place value is a big word that means where is the number? Is it in the ones column or is it in the tens column of the number that we're looking at? So for instance, look at the number 56. 56. The 6 is in the ones column and the 5 is in the tens column. That means we have 5 tens and 6 ones, and the number is 56. So that's what place value is. Now, the way we show this with Unifix cubes or 10 rods, one rod has 10 little parts in it. So we just count that as 10. We don't have to count every single little box because we know that in that column there are 10. Now, whatever is left on the outside that is not in that tower of 10, those are the ones. So we have 2 ones. Now, if you put 10 with 2, the number that you'll get is 12. 1 10 and 2 ones, 12. So when we work with these rods or towers, you don't have to count it every time. You just know it's 10. But when you see these little individual boxes on the outside, that means that it's just worth 1. Then we have to count them as 1. If you have more than one tower of 10, let me draw another one up here. I'm not even going to put the boxes in there because you are going to know from my directions that there are 10 in there already. So you've got 2 towers of 10. So you would say 10, 20. So now this has to change down here because you have 2 tens. 2 tens is 20. But you still just have 2 on the outside, 2 ones. So 20 and 2 now becomes 22. So every time you have a tower of 10, you have to count by tens. Let me show you the work in your math packet today, and you'll be able to practice that. Practice 2, place value, looks like this. It is page 49 and the back side 50. Fill in the missing numbers. Now we're going to start out with the total. There's 25 little cubes there. 2 tens, 10, 20, 5 ones on the outside, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. So now we have to write it in a math sentence. 25 equals 2 tens and 5 ones. Now you don't put 20 tens in here because 20 tens is 200, but you only have 25. So there's just 2 tens, 10, 20, 5 ones, and you have the number 25. So this is kind of doing the math sentences backwards, with the total amount starting, and then how you break it up into 2 pieces. Now another way to look at this is to look at it in the tens and ones chart. We've done this before on the smartboard. You put the number of 10 towers in the tens column, and the ones are all in the ones column, and then you count it and write the number in the box. So we'd count it like this: 10, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. 28 goes in the box. That's how many cubes in all. Now the back side of this page is also with the tens and ones column, but this time it's going to be a little different. You're going to have your towers of 10 and your single ones. 23 equals 2 tens and 3 ones, and then you're going to write it into the chart. 2 tens, and 3 ones. That would be 20 plus 3 equals 23. So let's look at number 5 here. There's 2 tens, so you put that in on the first line, 2 tens, and then you got to count your ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 ones. 2 tens and 6 ones. 20 plus 6 equals 26. So now you go ahead and finish that page, counting the tens and the ones, and find out how many in all. So that's your assignment for today, are just those 2 pages, 49 and 50.